What's up guys, Ryan from AntScapes. We are here with part 2 finally. It took me like 3 or 4 weeks after I posted the first one, but I'm finally getting the routine down. If you don't know, I've opened my website lately. I've actually also got my membership sorted on my YouTube, so for as little as $1.99 you can literally become a member. 50 pence a week or something, it's crazy, but you do get certain things, and showing me the support will go a million miles. So either way, you know, the website is the main thing that's kind of pulled me back a little bit, and I've been doing a lot of research in terms of arid bioactive soils and builds, and also at the same time getting used to the routine of keeping so many things and having a website. But I think we've got there now. I'm starting my mini terrarium episode series, which is going to be every single Wednesday at around 6:30 UK time. If it's not 6:30, it'll be 6 o'clock, so not much different there really. And also, if you aren't a member of the Discord server, then hop over to my Discord. Honestly, it is active all day, every day. Not even just about ants, it's about all sorts of animals, and you know, you'll be able to get the opportunity to meet a lot of lovely people who I can now actually call my friends. So yeah, anyway, we'll get on with the video, but as always from me, peace and love. I'm out. Okay, so the first one I'm starting on is the enclosed Ecosphere, or large bottle enclosed Ecosphere. I can't remember what I named it when I first made it, but this was how it looked. Quite subtle, a few things in there, different plants, and essentially this is it to the day. It went absolutely mental, and I mean mental. It just boomed to the point where I can't even see inside. A little bit frustrating, so I don't really stay on this one that long. I tried to even look inside for Springtails and isopods, but couldn't see anything in there, which was frustrating because I know they're in there. I couldn't catch any footage of it, but either way, I just wanted to keep this one brief. I'm going to be updating this video, or this build, sorry, in particular. Maybe it's in another 6 months time or something, because I'm going to now release the bottle lid, or the lid that was on the top, obviously, to keep it enclosed, make it not enclosed, and I want some plants to start growing out the top of the lid. But I'm not too sure. This one was more of an experiment for me. But as you can see, the plants were popping off, the moss was popping off, everything was just going really good. The next one was supposed to be my Temnothorax. I say supposed to be, but if you take a look inside here, what you'll be able to see is these native Springtails. These are around 6mm in size, so matching a RUGINODIS, or in that area. I did feed some sugars here and some crickets, so they were sniffing and inspecting what was going on. What I did do with this one in particular is I didn't go all out in feeding. I ended up adding a founding colony of Laceysniger. They had around 2 to 5 workers, sorry, at the time. And now I can imagine there's probably about 20 in here. Quite a lot came out to forage. I haven't fed these ladies protein much at all, purely because of the fact I wanted to see or experiment if they could sustain themselves in this setup with these native Springtails. With them being a larger SP, I knew they could do that, and well, they went and did it, didn't they? So 6 months later, having these in here, I've got about 20 to 30 workers. Again, they're buried below the surface, so I would never really actually know. But yeah, so I constantly fed sugars and protein. I was very, I guess, relaxed about this one. I didn't want to overdo it from having Laceysniger. I know that they do best if you just tend to leave them. So that's what I did. But these ladies have seemed to boom. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as nice as it initially did. But I do add a little bit of sand again to sort this out and get it looking back how it was. The moss isn't as lush green on the left side, and that's okay. What I've done is I added some lichen sticks or twigs, some leaf litter, and the isopods themselves, they're doing great as well. I do have some native greys to go with that native springtail and, you know, ant species theme, but I also have some tropical orange, Lavis orange in here. So yeah, but either way, a little bit of sand in there, I think it did the trick to get it matching again, or to how I kind of wanted it. I just wish that I could get that moss much greener on the left. The reason I can't is because I can't overwater it, I can't compress it down, and thus ended up making it unable to grow. The next one is another foundation colony of Laceysniger I've got. These are actually in a mini moss garden that I created, and this is the setup. And yes, it's tiny, and this is, I guess, me showing that you can keep these in natural setups no matter what the species or, you know, budget, I guess. This was an old candle jar that I ended up cleaning out completely, made it completely safe for animals, anything like that. But you can see the springtails in here, there's isopods in here, and it just completely sustains itself. There's a lid on there too, so obviously they can't escape, and it is sealed. So yes, there's enough air, there's enough oxygen for them to breathe, and at the same time, you know, the colony seems to be doing well. This was actually just a queen I added in here, so to get it to a few workers, again, I wouldn't know. I've seen probably about 4 or 5 on the surface, so I can imagine there's anything from, you know, 10 to 15 or something like that, 10 to 20. But in that area, you can see the springtails against the glass here, just eating all the algae off the glass, but this is going really well. I obviously feed them sugars. I've got this little tiny dish I got from Ants HQ, which is an awesome thing, by the way. I got a couple of these, and they've proved very, very useful, especially for this colony in particular, with the minimal space I've got and being able to do it that way. So yeah, that was super good, super practical. The liquid though, that is actually from AntScapes, and this is the slushy flavour. But they're loving it there, taking it back to the queen, and they're going to have a little mini feast. But all in all, I am super, super happy with this colony. I am hoping that they do well and keep doing well, but ultimately for me, it's obviously thinking about moving them out next. That's also something I will be showing, because I know for a lot of you, keeping things in bioactive setups when you need to upgrade, what the best method is for doing this, and I will be showing that. The next one is another enclosed Ecosphere. Obviously it's not now, we're breaking the seal, but either way, this I made on the 18th of February 2021 last year, and it's been going great since. So as you can see, the ivy's instantly popping out. It has grown substantially to the point where it's gone mental, and I think what I'm going to be doing is a video where I update all of my terrariums, trim them back with you there, and show how I'm going to be trimming them and reshaping them, and how I can do that process, etc., especially when things have gone a little bit out of hand. But you can even see the original ivy leaf from last year that hasn't even died yet, so that blows my mind. That blows my mind. It's still there. It's the holy one at the bottom, basically. You'll be able to see it in frame. And that pretty much wraps it up. What I'll be doing is making sure I keep these terrarium episodes going. I have missed you all. I love you all, honestly, for the people who've been waiting here while I've been so busy after everything. And you know, there's a lot of new things to come from me, believe me. I've got the tanks there, just a little bit low on funds at the moment, but once I've got that situation sorted, I will be upgrading certain things in this room and building new projects, and I genuinely can't wait. So as always from me, guys, peace and love. I'm out.